What's going on, you guys? Lord at you, coming at you. You can't hear me?
We hear you clear.
Hear the intro?
Yeah, I don't know.
The
you
numbers
playing on your background.
That was very professional. Where like it cued in, counted us down. Me, I just play copyrighted music at the beginning of my streams. And I just let it roll for like a couple of minutes.
Oh my god! I already know how this show's going. I already know how this show's going. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another Addict Show. We've talked about the past, present, future gaming. I got my co-host with me, Dirt Grady. What's going on, Dirt?
Not much, man. I was just tripping because I forgot I had the show playing in the background. I'm like, why'd I hear everything twice? So that was on me. But what's up, everybody? A lot to talk about, man. We got King Dave here for Tanga here, man.
Hello.
I'm chopping up with him, man. I'm glad to have you here, bro.
Yeah, it's great. It's because like all these Xbox guys are very nice. They want to talk and play games. And every time like I want to talk with the PlayStation guys, they're like, "We don't want you here. Go away." I'm like, "Oh, understandable."
Hey, man, you did a video about me back in 2019. I mean, it was funny. It was funny to me because I was like, Phil Spencer said we're going to have games or whatever. I kept on. Oh yeah, the games are coming. I said it about 15 times in the video.
You did say
because I kept on saying the games are coming.
I remember that video.
I was a few years early, but I was right.
That's because it was
what's crazy is when Fentanga made the infamous back to back.
Yeah, that was funny, man. Funny.
So, dude, I
want some back history from you. When you were editing that, and you did you go back and like listen to it again, and say that would like make a cool little meme, or like did you hear me the first time you said it and knew exactly how you were gonna play that? Like,
okay, well, here's the story. I had loaded up my canister with 3 whippets, and I was just like, all right. I was just like, my brain had frozen that night, and in the middle of the process of my brain freezing, I had like, I heard you going back to back after I saw like, what's his name? Broken Games HD gets all sad. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe it, and I'm like, and I just hear you in the back behind him going back to back. And I'm just like, I'm gonna roll that every time there's disappointment because it just works. And
it worked. I had a lot of people.
See, in my head, when you did it, it sounded like there was like a choir of you saying it, when I was all like, so I was just, I couldn't help it. I was like, I saw a choir of you saying it. So I was like, that's where the inspiration came. So yeah, again, it was all you, Addict. I mean, you're the one who pulled it off.
So, we got a new guest, new guest in here. Fentanga, what's going on, man?
Me, the new guest? Well, yeah, I guess I haven't actually been on your guys' show. This is my first time, yeah. But it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here. Everybody that I know in this group here is really, really cool people, real gamers, people who actually do play their video games.
When I get a chance.
I'm sure Cog is gonna watch back this and be like, okay, can Fentanga keep it civil before I get him on IOP?
I am pretty civil right now. You see, I only took 5 gummies. We're good.
You said 5.
Each of those is 100 milligrams. So don't.
Wait. So are they shroom gummies or are they just THC gummies?
Just regular THC ones. Like my, I'm not gonna take the shroom gummies as a first time appearance. That's not gonna go well. Like there's a couple of times I'm rocking in the corner during the stream and the audience is just like making fun of me. I'm just like, yay, having a great time.
It's funny when I see your like logo and backdrops in your videos, I'm like, why do I really see him doing exactly this in real life right now? Wow. And I think that was like your goal. Your goal was to like give a funny vibe while you like roast people.
Well, my whole goal was to be like, okay, how far can I take it as a faceless YouTuber? Because I mean, if you want to make it big on this platform, you got to have a face out there. Everybody knows that. Like the biggest.
You've done a very good job, though. I do think
that wasn't the thought process in the beginning. Let's keep it a buck. In the beginning, it was avatars and little heartbeats going off like that. I pretty much paved the way for changing that bull. I ain't like that. I was like, I can't stand that.
King told us put your camera on, damn it.
Yeah, for real. I said I'm not coming on your show unless your face is out.
Yeah, he's all right, man. Put the camera on, man.
I've made an exception. Like, well, people make an exception when it comes to me, luckily, because there are people who are like, I don't really want to bring you on unless you have a webcam.
Yeah. In our community, like there wasn't a lot of like face cams, but like believe it or not, King, like actual YouTube, that's a standard.
Yeah.
Well, it's back then people didn't want their real life tied to their YouTube account that much, but nowadays it's like people know when you were born, where you live, how much you make, who you fucked last night. They know all that shit. Like, they just fucking know it. And so you're just like, you know what? I don't want to keep my face off the net. But no, I mainly just really like my privacy. And it's like one of those things is like, if you ever need to just walk away from YouTube, you can literally walk away, you know?
I like it when people notice me outside. And I like a lot of the ponies that understand, like on God and them, I'll smack the crap out of you for real. Like so I want you to I want to put a face to it. So that's why I tell those dudes, man, have a face to it. So I know exactly. Because a lot of times people say something that they will never say in your face.
All the time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get that all the time. I get that all the time. Yeah.
You got some bold dudes. And that's cool. If you're going to stand on your square, do that. But understand there's consequences and repercussions.
It took me a long time to not take those people personal. Like, it took me a long time. It took me a lot of practice because I used to be unhinged myself, but because these mofos will approach you nowadays, and they'll just be like,
used to be unhinged.
Yo, I said the other day, it's only 3 people that I religiously watch. 3 people. It's Alex, Mixie, and you.
Whoa, you watch Minxie, huh?
Yeah. The reason why is all 3 of you bring something that I can't do. Right?
Nah.
One, your editing skills.
Oh yeah,
editing skills are amazing. God tier, God tier. Right? Alex, the way that he will find whatever you said on Twitter and throw that on the big screen.
I actually feel like Fantango, the way you do your editing is better than Alex, because Alex can rely on his face cam for a lot of the shots.
Right.
And he just edits around it. Like, you have to literally entertain people without a figure on the screen and keep them entertained for sometimes 15 to 20 minutes at a time. Like,
and that's the difference right there. And then Mixie, y'all all can talk in a way that I can't talk, right? Because y'all can curse and y'all can get to the angle how I can't get to it. And that's what I love.
Let's say there's like 30 seconds. Alex needs to figure out to put these. Like, you know what? It's time for a thigh slap. Like, Fantango can't do that. Like,
no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can take all sorts of substances for you on live. I will. People will sometimes I get paid to just get high, and it's the greatest. The greatest job I ever had. Really, I'm not gonna lie. Gentlemen, it's been an honor to be able to get paid to do this.
I love your Spider-Man take. The fact that you took that one scene that I hated when he was fighting Mary Jane, and you found the chick that she's supposed to look like. You narrowed it down. That video was my Bible. And I was just like,
what, really? Which one?
Yeah. The one where you put her face up and was like, you can't tell me that she didn't get herself into this damn game. And then when Mary Jane was belittling Spider-Man, he was like, what's up with this, feminazi stuff? And I loved it. I loved it all.
I appreciate that. I've had people who really like the game, come up and tell me, like, I agree with all your criticism. I like the game, but I agree with your criticism. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I wonder if you guys will be able to handle it when I do it to Starfield. They'll be like,
no, go get it. I don't care. I didn't make Starfield. I play Starfield how I like to play Starfield. So people can say whatever they want. I don't care.
I played so much Starfield that I had to put it on a shelf that's so tall that I can't reach it anymore. Because It was getting to the point where as long as it was installed, I would go to play something else, and then like 5 minutes goes by and I'm on Starfield. I was like, no, let's get rid of this. We're gonna put this in the back. We're gonna put it on the top, the tallest shelf on top of the shelf, because I'm tall. I can reach the tallest shelf, but I can't reach on top the tallest shelf. So that's how I've avoided playing Starfield.
You were that hooked to it, huh?
Yeah, with all the updates and stuff, I am intrigued to go back and try it out.
I played it twice a week. I gotta finish it, bro. I still ain't finished it yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, I finished.
Whoa!
I got like 80 hours in it, but I haven't finished.
I saw a crazy clip someone posted on Twitter today where like, I don't know if you guys care about spoilers though. Actually, so
I kind of I'll take my headset off.
So like it was in it when you go through the Unity, you go through a different dimension, and someone's second playthrough, the entire like cast of characters were all kids in this universe. I was like, what the hell?
That was cool.
There's a scenario where you go on and everyone's you.
Yeah, it gets wild. It gets wild, but it's like I just don't want to run a new game plus.
Yeah, I did. I played it a little bit, and I acknowledged that was a cool little feature.
But it takes too long to get there. It's like you have to play the game again.
Yeah, it's not enough to get me into the game. It's a
fair. Okay, all right. King can put his headset back on. We're done.
I purposely did not finish it because I play it twice a week, and I put in a couple of hours, and I do monotonous crap. My joint is stealing people's ships. That's my joint.
That is kind of fun to do. It is fun to do that in the game.
I got 13 of them.
Wow. I was the biggest like ship terrorizer like in the galaxy, man. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, because you made a whole juggernaut though.
They keep track of all your stats. I think I blew up like 10,000 ships like in the whole game. Like
I got good at the dogfighting.
Damn.
I got good at the dogfighting. I got good at it.
What is your strategy for Tanga?
So my strategy is you want the thrusters. Unlock the thrusters. You don't got the thrusters, you're screwed out in space. Because the thrusters allow you to make sudden, sharp, like turns, like precise turns. What I do is most of the time the fleet will be coming at you and they'll all hit you at once. It can be a bitch because they can wipe you out like that if they're all firing at you. So what I do is I go towards them and then I turn around and I'm able to basically be right behind them. Lock on, because you can actually lock on and target which systems you want to attack.
Yeah.
And then just do that. Spam that. Upgrade to auto cannons. Honestly, like I had to really invest in getting good at the dogfighting because the Crimson Fleet factions quest line, it reaches a point where you're just like, I am getting fucked out of here.
Yeah, I got so strong my ship that I can go to the Crimson Fleet like space area and fight all of them in that area.
Yeah. What I do is
I had like a big giant tank ship pretty much,
and
a bunch of targeting guns on it. There was quite a bit. Like it got to the point where I had to like switch things up because I was shooting so many things and blowing up so many ships. There'd be certain ships I need to focus on that ship and that ship only, and my ship is like, no, we're shooting everything else but what you need shot.
I got to build something like that. Sorry, go ahead.
What I would do is I don't use my thrusters at all. I stop and I just sit right there and just shoot them. And that's it. And they die. And I was just like, because before I'm following them. I'm trying to do that last starfighter crap, and it just wasn't working. And I'm like, damn, I'm dying. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna stop. And I stood right there and I killed everybody. And I was like, this works. I said, this really works. And that's how I was killing ships.
I at times I had fun with the space combat only when I had all the skills and points for it. Without it, it's not fun. Without it, I could see why reviewers and some like players.
You talking about them IGN dudes?
No. Just screw IGN. I don't give a shit.
Now they did something good today. IGN is on their job. Shout out to Rebecca Valentine.
What
did your job?
You guys mean to tell me the tax was lifted for a day?
No, they put the tax on the Messiah's back.
The tax Bungie though, right? Like that's going hard.
Yeah, they was like, man, your DNA is Xbox. You gonna get this work.
That's what it was. That's what it is.
Are you
Where
saying?
does he come up with this crap?
Wait. Are
That's
you
where the
saying?
king just pulls it out of his head.
Are you saying that Bungie had too much Xbox in him, so they got
That
hit by
DNA,
class?
That's exactly what it was. Because you ain't see it. Look, you look at it how it goes down, right? They said no. Bungie knew exactly what they was getting into. Sony ain't doing nothing wrong. What? You literally have people over there talking about they sucked the soul out of us. Pause.
King, I saw the craziest stuff, man. I'm like, what?
And they blame Bungie.
They blame
Yeah.
They're 100% blaming Bungie. They're saying, it's all Bungie fault. I'm like, wow.
What is it Jim Ryan said? He felt he could get a bigger investment out of Bungie than Activision Blizzard.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did.
That's
Is
exactly
that
what he said.
Yeah, he did.
You know what's funny? You know what's crazy though is this is what's fucked up about Sony is that they've set Bungie up to fail so they can sweep them up.
Yes.
And that's just dirty. Yeah, I mean, like Microsoft ain't like trying to cripple like Activision Blizzard and be like, "You're ours now," right? You know.
But
because they walked in with the pink slips already. They don't have a pink slips down the line. We'll get down the line.
Hold the slip.
Hold the slip. Yo,
I could just see one of those sliding doors and Bungie trying to get out, and you just see Sony running at them with a slip. Hold that man.
Yo, it's the problem is when they gave him the contract. Bungie think they're always the smartest person in the room, not knowing that they're dealing with a 25-year-plus-year-old snake that has been doing it to every person that they purchase. When they purchase, what's the
Psygnosis?
No, not Psygnosis. They destroyed Psygnosis. If anybody was watching what they did to Psygnosis, that was classic. But what they did to the dudes that made that shooter, that roguelike shooter, they have a French name.
Roguelike shooter.
It's for the PlayStation 5. And remember the space shooter, you die and she reoccurs.
Returnal?
Housemarque.
Returnal. Okay, so Housemarque. Remember what they did to Housemarque? Housemarque was talking about it's not our game. It's the PlayStation 5. It's unstable and it can't hold it, and it keeps shutting down. So the week later they purchased them. Now shut up and sit in the corner and don't ever say that again. And they never said it again. Now where's the game that's coming from them? Because they had a game that was in the works. Are they a support studio now? They kill off the studios little by little, pluck the talent, and leave them as a shell. They did it to Savage. They turned them into Neon Abyss, whatever the hell that game is. Right. Yes.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the mobile studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep watching the videotape. I'm telling you, they do it to everybody. Look what they did to Naughty Dog.
Well, they turned Naughty Dog into the Last of Us machine. That's all it focuses on now.
It's dirty work.
The Last of Us. For the last 3 years, it's just been the Last of Us content nobody asked for.
That's crazy, man.
And it is wild because what people asked for was factions, and that was just on ice. Like no updates. No, we don't know what's gonna happen. Apparently, Bungie had influence on that. And now we're hearing Bungie's in trouble. I don't know what's going on at PlayStation.
They're like
the only good thing about PlayStation was like. I don't know. Final Fantasy 16 this year, I guess, was like the one.
That's not them.
No.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
According to the PlayStation dudes, they're 100% fine because they sell well, because of the console sales. Nothing else matters. It's only console sales. That's all that matters. According to PlayStation fanboys, they're doing extremely well because they sell consoles. They're you, bro,
if you're a car salesman and nobody purchases the insurance, are you really selling cars? Or what the hell are you doing? Because ain't nobody turning them things on. Those things ain't turned on. Where the hell are they?
Facts, bro. That's true. Great analogy, man. But that's what's going on. The tweets I've seen today, I'm like, what happened to supporting the devs?
They said the hell with them.
They said the hell with the devs.
Things are getting wild. Yeah,
Sony needs to take him over because they're a mess of us. I'm like, oh my God.
Man, it's I don't know what I think a lot of it has to do with PlayStation like lacking a roadmap.
All right,
right?
let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
I'll let you guys go crazy. Let's back up a little
I
bit.
let these two.
That is one of the topics. So we will get to that here in a second. First thing, King, what's going on, man? Fantanga just took like the longest intro ever.
Yeah, that was my fault.
I'm sorry.
Well,
That's the typical Iron Lord's intro right there.
Yeah, you're right, for sure. Xbox Frontline is what's going on. Y'all gonna get that work this evening, but I had to jump on because I definitely love everything Fantanga does, and me and Attic is a buddy cop movie, so. I
very much appreciated that you guys enjoy the content. It means a lot from you guys, especially you, King. That means a lot coming from you because you're fucking hilarious.
Let me tell y'all a story about Fantanga real quick on my little intro. He put up the Hold the Line joint, and somebody had tagged me, and it was like, "Yo, Fantanga put up Hold the Line in his chat or whatever." So I hit him up, and I forgot what I said. It was just something mundane or whatever. And he was like, "Yo, don't worry, I'm gonna compensate you. Whatever I made for that day for whatever members or whatever, I'll compensate you." And did it. You know how many people in this industry steal stuff or take stuff from other people and don't say nothing? Do you know how many people got Hold the Line, whatever, in their merch store or whatever, and don't say nothing? And I go to everybody's show. I watch everybody's show. Just to put a like, share it out, or whatever, just to give you a view. Sometimes I leave it on when I'm doing something in the house because everybody needs help. Mm-hmm. And he is the only one that said, "Here you go."
Am I really the only one that paid you for that? That's nuts. You should I will go get your money, man.
No. It's not that. It's that when now
it was the respect thing.
Right. That's the part about it. It's about who's a stand-up person and who really needs help, who I'm gonna be there for. And so when you was on today, because when you was on last week, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be on." Then light went out or whatever. But whatever it is, I'm gonna support that individual because I understand who's stand up and who's not.
Wow. I can't believe to hear that's crazy, man. That's also wild.
But
that's wild. I've had people use, art pieces that I commissioned to pay, right? But keep in mind, this is my fault. All right, I'll take the blame on this one. And that's that the artist would commission the art for me, right? I wanted to feature that for the first time on the channel. Like I paid so that I could, get this art and have it featured as on thumbnail or in the video of some sort. And I want to share it on Twitter, and then somebody takes it and already puts it up for their thumbnail.
Yep.
And I'm just like, okay, that was on you because you put that up on Twitter. You didn't say
but
anything.
It should be some professional courtesy.
But I messaged that guy, and and we handled it. We handled it cordially, very well.
Right.
And so it's like, but I didn't ask for anything from him.
Right,
because he's a small, really small channel. So I was like, whatever. But I was just like, man, I really wanted to be the first to showcase that art piece. That's really what it was. I didn't care if people used it. I just wanted to be the first to use it, because I paid for it. But it was what it was.
And that sucks. But also, I gotta keep it in perspective, right? Xbox people were down at this point in time. And even Ben, he reached out with these coins and he asked me, could he put the Hold the Line on the coins? And I was like, okay, cool, but just make sure that you give it to some of the people that I want you to give it to, right? Because it's certain people that I mess with that's in the community that I really mess with, and just make sure that they get one, because this is not just my thing. When you are creative and you make something in a creative space, it is given out to the world, and the world will use it how they want to use it. But at the same time, you're part of a movement, and everybody needed to feel a little bit something, because at that point, everybody was at their lowest, especially if you was an Xbox dude, you was at your lowest at that point in time. So that part was, I was watching individuals that was supposed to be stand-up dudes doubting, without faith. What do you have?
Yeah,
right.
That one.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? The crazy thing about King is I was on Twitter and I was browsing, and there's these dudes that are just, console warring. I forgot what day it was. They're just console warring, doing the same bullshit. And I see King David posting job listings.
Oh,
yeah. I'm like, what a G. That's so tight.
Yeah,
I was like, what are they? What is it? Like good old Uncle David looking out for everyone.
I see homeless people every day. I see them. I give out clothes. I don't throw anything away. Whatever I can do. And what people don't understand is, yes, Twitter is nice, but then when you're in the real world, I don't know who's on Twitter that just lost a job right then and might need a job. And if I have a listing that can help you out, if I got something I can help anybody at any point in time, I don't care. Because right now we're going through some wild stuff, and men is being targeted more than anything at this moment. I want to make sure that everybody is secure and good, because we supposed to look out for one another, and we turn into some bitter, backbiting weirdos, and I just don't like it. So sometimes you see me post something that's uplifting. You see me post something that if you was 20 years ago, what would you say to yourself then, to change your circumstances? Just little thought-provoking things to get their engine running, to get them going. So that's all I do.
That's very good. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Addict.
Let's revert back to the topics.
Sorry, Addict. Sorry, my bad.
That was really nice. It was really nice.
So appreciate it for coming through. I was gonna ask what everyone's playing, but you wasted enough of my time, so we're gonna move on. So first thing we're gonna move on to is the first topic is Xbox at the VGAs. We have been seeing a lot that Xbox is going to be here. There's been a lot of rumors going on. I know people in the chat are going to say, Addict, but you're spreading the most rumors. Yes. I feel you. But here's the thing. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah.
You could wait. And what I will say is you're not going to be disappointed, my dudes.
You keep saying that. I keep seeing you say that on Twitter. I'm like, what does he know that I don't know?
A lot.
I doubted the King once. I won't do it again.
It's certain stuff that he knows. It's certain stuff that I know, and he has his own sources. I got my own sources. I want to see if they're right. Because if they do this right now, I might as well just stick a nail inside Sony and just let them be done.
What is I mean, you can tell me after the show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know what? You guys should have told me before the show.
But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys that you guys are gonna be really, really satisfied. Let me get these super chats real quick. $5 super chat for cucumber strap in the chat. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Everyone, welcome Power Boss to the realm. Welcome Power Boss to the realm. And we got a $5 super chat from Boston Ray. That's Tyler, by the way, King.
Boston Ray.
King, Xbox runs things like Disney runs Marvel or Sony runs Spider-Man movie.
You know that Mickey Mouse meme from South Park where he's like, "What South Park? Do I own that?"
I'm laughing at you, Tyler, because you know something, Tyler? I found out you's an undercover Sony lover.
Yeah. Addict is a Sony lover. Look, he's got his PlayStation behind him.
Yeah.
What he doesn't have on screen is Xbox.
Yeah. You got Spider-Man poster, but you got Starfield poster in the background.
That's the heater.
The middle.
That's what he turns it on. He turns that on to keep himself warm.
Look at that. Kind of cold in here, no Xbox in sight, but he calls himself an Xbox guy. Look at this. Insane.
Yeah, until they get Final Fantasy. As soon as they get Final Fantasy, that game is going to
I'm warming my hands up.
Let's put some marshmallows over there. Like roll some marshmallows.
That's right.
First off, let's go around. King, what do you want to see from Xbox at the Video Game Awards, and what do you want to see just like in general announcements at the Video Game Awards?
Pure domination. I want to see pony tears. Like
who doesn't? No, there's been so much of it this year, but if we conclude the year like this with them,
it's been a rough year for him, hasn't it? It's been a rough year.
No, okay. So this is exactly what I want to happen.
It's been a rough generation. What are you talking?
I want Baldur's Gate to win Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
I want, as soon as they win, Phil to come out and announce that it's in Game Pass. Day and date is going to drop, shadow drop right now. Boom, go get that right now. And while you at it, I want y'all to welcome Larian Studios to the Xbox home. And I want you guys thank you for giving us Game of the Year. And I want him to mush Jeff Keighley as he walk off the stage.
Tega, actually, when we was doing ILP, I said it would be funny if Lorraine Studios don't accept the reward. Phil Spencer comes on the stage, and they're like, it feels like,
thank you.
I guess you guys are wondering why I'm getting this reward because I bought him.
Hey, that'll be fine.
It's like I couldn't get in this building without buying someone. So you need to understand, if you get a Game of the Year, I'ma buy it.
That's funny. That's funny. It's like, you cannot literally buy everything Microsoft. I just bought Game of the Year, bitch. I bought Game of the Year. You said money can't buy everything. What do I have in my hand?
He's like, money can't buy everything. He's like, you know who said that? Broke people.
No, so listen, like, from Microsoft, I don't think Microsoft's gonna. Not to my knowledge. You say expect something. I'm expecting nothing. What should I expect from Microsoft at the that you keep hinting at? What should I be expecting? Because I would like to know. Give me a hint.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
So Dart, man. What do you want to see from the industry and from Xbox specifically at this event?
With the industry, whatever. Whatever happens. But as far as from Xbox, I want to see a Hellblade 2, a new Hellblade trailer, because Hellblade's been there 2019, the reveal, 2021, the gameplay slice. I want to see combat gameplay and a release date, because I'm still thinking it's first quarter 2024. Like I'm thinking March for some reason, March 2024, just a prediction. And I've seen some stuff about Arcane's going to be there. Just give me that Dishonored 3. Give me that Dishonored 3. That's what I want.
After Redfall, you want them to work on something again.
Well, this is Arcane Lyon, because Arcane Austin, I'm sure they're doing something. Well,
so Lyon, I think they're going to show.
Yeah, like Deathloop.
I think they're going to show Dishonored 3, but it's going to be mixed with the Deathloop people. I think because the developer already said that they're in the same universe, so I expect Dishonored 3 from them.
So like Deathloop and Dishonored is in the same universe?
Yes.
Yep.
So you mean my man Kobler? Hey, sucker, who am you?
So it's kind of crazy that they're in the same universe, even though Deathloop looks like it just has like less texture. It looks like a blockier game.
It's because Deathloop's technically like kind of been like a loop over and over again. Like
I enjoy Deathloop.
To me,
it took me a couple hours to get into it, but I enjoyed it and finished it.
To me, during the time that everything's going on in Dishonored, I would say that is when Colt's been stuck in that simulation over and over again.
Or Colt Eastwood? No.
You know what? No, now that you guys mentioned Colt Eastwood, I just thought of it. I think I know what we may see from Xbox if they show anything at this award show. I think it's going to be that, it's going to be a Gears game is what I'm thinking we're going to see.
Gears.
I honestly think they're going to give a sneak peek to a new Gears game. Now that I think about it, that's like the most like logical one I could think of. Like,
so you're keeping your expectations in check. I get that.
Keep my expectations in check. Man, you guys are out here with all the info.
Yo, they just announced Wu-Tang, bro. Like,
man. Yo, I can't wait for that, man. Yo, and my intro, King. I got that Wu-Tang playing. Boy, listen, I'm a huge fan. I can't wait to see what that's about.
Hashtag just one.
Hey, see, hey, yo, for Tanker, I told you I was 3 years early, but Xbox got the games that coming, my brother.
All right. 3 years later, what?
I was a little early.
Right?
I can hear that voice in Dirt's head. Yeah,
I remember.
He's like, it's like
walking down the video.
He's gonna show you
the DM. Was like, hey, Dirt, man. And if Tanker did the video, I was like, me? I was like, after that, I only had about 800 subs. I was like, me? He did a video about me? He's like, yeah. I was like, get out of here. I was it was funny to me. I was like, yeah. I was like, damn, I really did say that many times.
When you pointed out how many times you said it, I'm like, oh, that video.
I said it about 5 times.
I think Fantanga made a video about Kid Smooth once.
Oh, I did. Everybody made a video on Kid Smooth. Kid Smooth does everything he does on purpose. He's a fucking what is it that what they call it when you sell fake tickets? Oh, got it. I don't know.
No, not a scalper. Let's call those guys. Yeah.
What are they called when they sell fake tickets? I forget.
What do you call them?
Well, that's a scammer. But
the guys in the front of the stadium selling those tickets.
Yeah, that's the one that you get up there, you give them your ticket, you be like, get out of here with that.
Kid Smooth is just a no. Kid Smooth is just a
scalper.
He's selling people. Wolf tickets. There
Wolf
we go.
tickets.
Oh, Wolf tickets.
He was selling people on Wolf tickets. There we go. He plays well into his character, but these days he's getting too old and tired to do the character anymore.
He said you old and tired.
I mean, I'm looking at him like he's got that dad energy now. He doesn't have the Xbox fanboy energy no more. It's died down. That green aura has died down on him. You know.
He said they diluted your aura.
It's kind of like how Gohan couldn't go into Super Saiyan again. Like, that's him right now. He's like, he can't.
Give that man a blue chew.
The funny thing is,
get him a green chew.
The funny thing is, like, the initial vision of Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be Gohan be the main character. they changed things drastically. Look, when it comes to me, I just want them to be consistent. I do want them to be very vocal about exclusivity. Mm-hmm. If something's on that screen, I want that sucker to say Xbox and PC at the end of it. Like I want people to see it on the screen. I want PlayStation fans to see it on the screen.
But does it matter if they dead? Does it matter if they're dead? Like, this is the question I got. Like, if they're dead, does it matter if it come out on their doorstep? Don't matter, right? They're dead. They're dying.
By 2027, there will be no Xbox, you guys. You guys,
oh yeah,
your entire existence will be obsolete. All of you. 2027, they're gone.
That means the world ended.
So that's what I want. I want them to be very vocal about, you know, what's coming, what's not. You know, the company, the couple things that I heard of, like one I've heard from multiple sources. If that is there and it is true, I want them to be very vocal that bitch is that bitch is an exclusive. I want them to be very vocal. This is ours. It's not yours. It's ours.
Right. I think they've been very vocal on what's going to be exclusive and what's not.
I just don't want like another. What's a good example? It's hard to find an example. Oh, like Indiana Jones. When they first picked up that, they're like, yo, that's not yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we had to wait till the actual we had to wait till the court to know that it was, because we all thought it was a multi-plat for the longest time.
That, right? We just assumed it was because it's Disney, right?
Well, I mean, like they've made it very obvious that, you know, Playground games are going to be exclusive, Bethesda games are going to be exclusive. Not all Activision games. That's like, so when like they were afraid.
Well, I think the reason that Indiana Jones was different is because it kind of started before the acquisition and it was a Disney-owned IP.
Oh, yeah. You know what? In that case, it could very well be a contractual obligation.
Yeah, but no, they had to go to court and renegotiate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said, Microsoft said, I don't care what it said in the contract. I got enough money to say no. Yep. No.
And that's what they did.
And no Popeye's biscuits for you. But see, what I like the most is, and I'm sorry guys, I know y'all gonna say that I'm a fake Xbox dude. What I like the most is I love the games to be released on PlayStation. But I like it to be inside Game Pass for free, no money down. Like, I love that part. I love that they got to pay for MLB The Show and we don't. I love the fact that they had to pay for Deathloop and we didn't. I love that. So listen, have fun, bye. I want them, like they said, they're going to make y'all go broke. You're going to be so upset. You're going to be looking at your TV like, God, these dudes are getting it for free and I got to pay. That's right. And they're going to make you cross the street. You're going to give up your evil ways and you're going to walk right across the street. You're going to get a side Game Pass.
I don't know about you guys, but I mean, they got Quantum Error over there. So
yeah,
you better watch out. You better watch out. They got Quantum Error, right?
You're right about that, Frutanger. Damn, I forgot about that one. Shit, man, that's a rough one right there. We can't do
That's a
nothing with
rough
that
one. He's like, oh shit, oops.
It's rough for real.
I guess to me, it's like I've made so many videos about these type of games. It's just gotten to the point where it's like, let's just get with it, man. Let's just get with it. But you know, I think we're gonna move on from there because we got this GTA 6 that's going on, and you know, it is kind of crazy. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I knew this was gonna happen because GTA has always been a very famous brand. But part of me didn't realize how much this was going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, no, not to this degree, because it wasn't like this for the GTA 5.
Yeah.
So like,
what is though?
Well, see, I think because
it's coming from so many sides, and I think that's what's throwing me off.
I think it's because social media has just risen so high since all this has happened that I think we're seeing what social media can actually really do when the right game is behind it. Let me get these super chats real quick. We got a $5 super chat from the Angry Therapist stopping by to show support. Appreciate it, my dude. Got a member chat from Joey. He's been a member for 16 months. What's up, Joey?
WBG member.
Yeah, we 343 looking mighty fine. Now, next Bungie. That is kind of crazy. We're going to get to that here in a second. Then we got a $5 super chat from Nintendo Don, the Otaku. Did you already talk about Wu-Tang? No, we haven't. We will be talking about that here momentarily after GTA 6. So first off, I think it's probably already surpassed like the lifetime views of GTA 5.
It did, yeah.
In like 24 hours.
In one day, yeah.
That's crazy. And what did you guys think when you saw that 2025? I think we all kind of knew that.
I was thinking
2027 for me, realistically.
like as a PC.
Yeah, more like 2027 for me.
Yeah.
It makes
I
me
was
sad.
thinking 2024.
You know, it's just sad news. Such sad fucking news. Yeah.
I was thinking 2024 Addict. I just thought it was gonna come out next year because you know they're showing a trailer this year. I was thinking late next year.
Rockstar likes showing multiple trailers.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll show this trailer now, and like 3 or 4 months they'll show another trailer, and another 3 or 4 months they'll show another trailer. They love building up this crazy hype, and then like the last 6 months before the game comes out, they'll drop like a trailer every 2 months. Like, because remember, right now they haven't touched anything story related. They haven't touched anything, and they'll have that chick narrating it like they did in GTA 5, showing you how the online features are. Like they really generate a lot of unique marketing ploys. Like they're literally going to market.
They're making money marketing their game, that's the whole thing here. I mean, like, and they're gonna milk that. I would, if like I made money just promoting my game because it got so much viewership. I mean, 100 million views in 24 hours.
Well,
crazy.
What they did was they put the console manufacturers on notice, right? So they know PC. Shut up, y'all gonna have to wait.
I know.
But what they did with Xbox and PlayStation was, where's your pro consoles at? Right now, y'all can get into the bidding war for the marketing rights. We're gonna give you a whole year to get it together. That's it. I think Microsoft should just bow out, or just sit there and just keep raising it and keep making Sony add more money like they did to Bungie. keep making them pay more money to get the marketing rights, and in the end, just let Sony get the marketing rights, but let them get the marketing rights for like $3 billion.
Did y'all see how Twitter, like the pony side of Twitter, was on fire about marketing rights for GTA 6 on PlayStation or something?
Mm-hmm.
What was that all about? I don't even know. What
I guess like the mindset that it's impossible for Xbox to get the marketing rights to the game.
Man.
Like I feel them. I understand where they're coming from. Look, at the end of the day, they're going to go with the people selling more. It's like that's not always necessarily the case. You know, if Microsoft popped in there and was like, "We'll pay for all the marketing," okay, look. The odds of them getting it, I would say, is low. But to say they can't get it, I feel, is not a right statement.
Yeah.
Like,
we can't lie though. Like a bundled a PS5 GTA 5 bundled PS5, like that would be a pretty good selling.
That'll be pretty. That's
for a lot of people for like their holiday season. Like, but I don't see that happening for like 3 years or so. You know, like a PS5 bundled GTA 6. I could totally see that happening.
That's why I don't want. That's why I would really like if Microsoft can get their hands on that marketing, because I do think it would be very. Microsoft needs to do a better job of getting Xbox in front of casual brands. And GTA 6, I don't think there's a bigger casual brand you can put yourself beside like that. That would. Especially if they were able to bundle it, like officially bundle it with that holiday, it would fly off the shelves.
Honestly, like the potential to make a lot of money is here if like that bundle happens.
Wait a second, hold on. I was getting up and I heard y'all say that the pony said that Microsoft can't get the marketing.
Yeah, they were saying that
that's how they feel. They're still so arrogant, bro.
Arrogant for what? Y'all brokish? Like arrogant for what? Like y'all don't got any money, man. Like arrogant for what? They just spent $70 billion. You got a dude that's in charge that said they're gonna spend you out of business. That's one game that could put you under. If you don't think Matt Booty ain't up inside the room talking to everybody saying, "Look, this could kill him," I think this can kill him.
You know, it'd be crazy if not only can Microsoft secure that marketing, because the marketing might not even have been chosen yet. Like, because that's probably would be chosen later if it hasn't been chosen already. It would be kind of crazy if they do get the marketing for GTA and they're marketing GTA and Call of Duty in 1 year.
Oh my god,
that would definitely give them quite an edge.
Hey, let me say this real quick. I thought Addict made a great point. The casuals right now, like we talk about the casuals all the time. The casuals chose the PS4. The casuals chose the 360. Casuals chose the PS2. And to be honest, they chose the PS5 so far this generation. If they can somehow, like you said, Addict, get the casuals to notice the damn Xbox, because I'm gonna tell you, like the guy that does my beard, right? He's like 22 years old, young dude. He thought the Xbox Series S was the only Xbox.
That's bad marketing on Xbox.
Yeah, when I told him, I was like, "No, man, they got one that's even more powerful than the PS5." He's like, "Really? Is the Xbox?" I was like, "Yeah, man." He didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So the casuals think that the PS5 is like the only console to get. They don't even look at Xbox. Some of the casuals, right? So marketing Call of Duty and, like you said, Addict, marketing GTA. GTA is the one game, like King said.
See, there's a lot of factors.
Like, damn, okay, let me give me your Xbox.
There's a lot of factors to owning a platform, and I think Microsoft either back the wrong third-party marketing or they don't try to like outbid for the right ones. And then what I say about that is I don't think it's a coincidence that every generation almost the winner of the generation went to whoever was marketing Call of Duty. Well, I think
you gotta remember Addict.
Pretty like the 360 Xbox marketed essentially that whole generation.
But
and then the Xbox One, they had like one game in the Xbox One generation, and then PlayStation marketed the rest.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, you got to also remember the fact that Microsoft had to make the pivot to Game Pass. So now that Game Pass is an established entity and it has games and they have games that they can put in it, they can go back to what they were doing before, because all they would do was get third-party deals. They would get marketing deals, but they didn't have anything in their own coffers. So they was bidding against themselves. Now they have a bunch of stuff that they can throw inside their Game Pass. Now they can go after third-party deals in such a visual way that it will force Sony to either adapt or die. And you've seen Jim say, I'm going to adapt. I'm going to get 12 games of service. But you did it with weak pockets, right? So you're doing it with weak pockets. Now the board looks over at you like, yo, we dying over here. We got to cut that down. We got to get back to what we know best. But you midstream, you can't go back downstream. This is the part where they're vulnerable at. And if Microsoft can't attain this Grand Theft Auto marketing, it's over. It's literally, and I know dudes out there, I know you PlayStation dudes out there, never. We'll just throw out another God of War. Hope got a jump.
So here's the thing.
Let me correct you, King. So you say if PlayStation doesn't get marketing, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, so
If they don't, they dead.
Okay,
No, you said Xbox. You said Xbox. You said Xbox.
No, well, if so Microsoft has to get marketing. In my opinion, if you want to really finish Kong off,
Finish Kong off.
if you really want to stop his heart, you have, because listen, they can say they got 40 million PlayStations out there. 40 million out there, only 25 is turned on. I don't know where the rest of them is at. Right? But
They're in the warehouse, King.
Hey, I showed you those dudes. I know them. Right? So
You know them.
yo, it don't smell right. Like
Hey, one of those
something
dudes
don't
is King. He's
smell
just right now. He got a whole warehouse.
Yeah, okay, you guys. All right, so Lone Star in the chat says that it was leaked GTA 6 will be bundled with the PS5 Pro. Is that true? Was that leaked?
no, that's a pony joke.
Yeah, that's
that.
man. Pony's
Okay, because you know,
You know, be
Modern
crazy.
Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare 3 bundle, you know.
It's bundled with Starfield too, right? Shut up.
All right, so Gamer by Choice, Gamer by Choice brought something up very interesting. Gamer by Choice brought up something very interesting. Imagine he had $2 super chat. Imagine COD and GTA bundled selling during that holiday.
That'd be big, man.
In Game Pass.
Yeah,
right.
if Microsoft was able to get the marketing rights to GTA 6 and they were willing to pay them the money to bundle it with the Xbox, and on top of that, they put a Game Pass card in there for Call of Duty, that would probably triple anyone's console sales that year.
I got something better.
Oh God!
I got something better.
Okay, hold on.
Make Sony overpay for marketing. then go right behind them and get these dudes a bag to put it in Game Pass and let Sony market it, and you got it in Game Pass. And that's how you kill them off. That's exactly how you do it. I'm down with that. I'm cool with that.
Honestly, though, but like realistically, though, I think they're going to go with PlayStation because they're naturally going to go with who has the highest console user base.
Generally,
that's
it does
who
work that
they're
way.
going to go with naturally.
Generally, it does work that way, unless Microsoft.
Right,
Unless Microsoft's willing to give them enough money to offset the install base, they would go to the highest install base. But Rockstar and 2K have enough influence and enough brand recognition where they don't necessarily, because most of the time you go to the marketing with a bigger install base because you want your game to sell as much as possible. But I do think Grand Theft Auto 6 is an exception. It's definitely not the rule. It's an exception to that. So I think they could be a little bit more lenient to, instead of going for the people that has the most install base, they go to the people that can give them more money.
That part.
I think maybe this is part of the reason they got Activision Blizzard was because of situations like this, where it's more than likely PlayStation will have the marketing deals for games like GTA 6, but to combat that, they have Activision Blizzard for Call of Duty going forward.
Yeah, and
they got a bid for those.
There's not many games that marketing would be bigger than COD. GTA 6 is definitely one of them. It's one of the ones.
GTA 6 is like one of the rare games that's
There's very few. I would say, even Hogwarts Legacy that sold very well, sold a lot of PlayStations, but I think there was a lot of political stuff going on in there. Why that's so well, I wouldn't say it was entirely the game. It was a decent game, but I would say
people say it goes to the highest bidder. That's what they're suggesting. The highest bidder, not who has the biggest.
The prettiest.
So we'll see. We'll see about that one since Microsoft is taking their marketing.
The prettiest girls don't go with who got whatever. They go with who got the most money.
So let me ask you guys a question though.
I'm just saying though.
And let me ask you guys a question though.
Yeah.
Who so like GTA 5 was marketed by, do we know? Because I'm questioning.
I think it was PlayStation.
It was PlayStation.
Was it? Okay, because remember it was in the Xbox 360 generation, PS3 generation.
Xbox got San Andreas, I think it was.
No.
PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 got San Andreas. Right?
Yeah, I think Xbox 360 marketed 4 because remember they had some exclusive DLC on the Xbox.
They had the Ballad of Gay Tony.
That one.
Yeah.
I just feel that GTA 6 is going to be so big. Do they even need someone to market their style? I mean, it's
the money regardless.
that part. It's about all right. It's about Microsoft and Sony at this point. GTA is going to do what they're going to do.
Right.
Right.
Well,
so
Attic has a girlfriend. What is this?
Yeah.
And she's pretty. What in the world is going on?
He said, "What is this?"
That scared me. I'm frightened. It's unbelievable. He has a cute girlfriend that loves him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. No wonder he's so happy and confident.
Yeah, Attic's the man.
That's exactly how
Look
Microsoft
at that Xbox dude's got girlfriends. Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's touching lips. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at go. So proud of my boy. So proud of my boy.
PlayStation dudes got cats.
Oh,
shout out to Christopher Hart. I saw you got your new cat.
I'm like, Attic is loved by someone. Like, what?
Question mark.
He got a new homeless cat. Shout out to you picking up your homeless cat.
Hey man, that's great, Chris. You're adopting homeless cats, man. Hey, shout out to you, bro.
I'm adopt him. He gonna be a homeless cat too once that PlayStation dies.
I see King right now. I can just see Chris sitting there. He sees all the announcements at the Video Game Awards. He sees Call of Duty marketing. He sees that those sales pick up, and then he just okay. I guess
Chris watched the.
You know that meme where it shows SpongeBob say, "I guess I'm gonna head out." I guess I'm gonna head to the vets. He's going to the animal shelter. It's time to get a third cat.
Hey, I guarantee whenever PlayStation is on stage or something, Chris Hart watches like this. Like with his feet,
up on his stomach. He's gonna be on his feet
swinging in the background
with his door open, with his feet up.
What's going to happen? I guarantee it.
Is it another God Award? Does it have a jump button?
No, I can see something getting announced, and he's like,
let's have a jump button.
We got
land on his stomach.
They got the Last of Us Part 1 with this guy's face now on it. Oh, just a movie adaptation.
That's funny. Y'all wrong, man. I can't believe this.
Hell yeah, I'm wrong.
So what else do we want to talk about with
go Packers? Why don't you get the hell out of here, punk? Your punk ass out of here, man.
What happened? What'd he do?
He just come here talking, y'all trash, Xbox trash, games are low. Shut up.
Well, I don't know why you read it because if it's not in color, I don't see it.
Xbox games are low quality
King's model. If you're gonna talk shit, you better pay money.
And you know what? He talking to himself. Let him do it. Like, don't throw him out. Let him sit right there and watch us.
No, King. He's not talking to himself. He's got cats.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot. And you better clean out that litter box because you're starting to smell funny.
I can just see him right now, King. He's sitting there here. He's just petting the cat. Can you believe what King just said about me? He's like, you are such a great cat.
He's sitting there all like alone, sad. And he's like, look at these guys having a good time. Fuck them.
Him and his lint.
I hate them. They're enjoying themselves. How dare they?
Yo, Dirt. He's sitting there with his lint brush. Yeah, you know. How dare they disrespect Sony? I mean, come on.
I hate these guys.
That one crowd that wants nothing but pure serious game talk. I can't be around those crowds.
Oh hell no!
Hey,
I can't. I'm like you're like just not a pleasant person to be around if you're just like
okay.
I need you to talk about this seriously. I'm like, ah.
Okay, what I need the chat to do. Okay, I know there's some mods in there. I know they are. Yeah, this dude, go Packers. I want you to keep that clown timed out. Okay.
No, let him talk.
No. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Let him talk.
Yes.
Let him talk. Let him talk
his shit.
Hey, freedom
because
of speech.
I don't hear it. I don't see it.
Freedom of
I understand
speech.
the freedom of speech thing. This is a public platform, but I treat it like it's my house. I don't let nobody come on
You
my
take
house
your
and
shoes
talk
off when you enter.
What you do is listen. If he's cursing, yeah. But if he's just saying Xbox sucks, okay, cool. I'm glad that you tune in. I'm glad that you watching. I'm glad that you put a thumb down. The algorithm has counted you too, sir. I appreciate you. Let the algorithm. You gonna stay there and watch a style on you, baby. And I want you to add me on Xbox because I know you got an Xbox because you bought it when you got the cat.
Hey, how many of these dudes on Twitter that you see every day talk about Xbox? How many of them own Xboxes? I'm pretty sure like almost all of them do.
All of them do.
Yeah.
They all own an Xbox.
All of them do.
And
all of them got Game Pass.
They all hate buy Microsoft products, which is the fucking funniest part to me. They hate purchase things. Like, I'm gonna buy this to hate on it. I'm like, okay.
Yo, Fatanga, that's not it. What they do is they know that it helps them sell. That's it. So hating on Xbox is popular. So their channel blows up. They in a crowd with a bunch of guys that don't got a girlfriend. They got a bunch of cats. They all together with them.
The
Catmen. So they all in together with this. The Catmen do. So I love all you Thundercats. So I just want you closer to me. Stay close. Watch us style on you. And when it's all over, when we kill Kong, remember who said he was dying.
I will say, man, I can't stand Catmen. All right. I hope my homie doesn't hear this, but I was over at my homie's pad and we were blazing out, and he's a cat dude, and he's got like 3 cats. And I'm like, I can't stay in this house. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, it smells like cat piss, cat turd.
Yes.
I was like, the gray aroma of my good ass weed can't even cover this stuff up. I'm like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
And if you fall asleep, they put their buttholes in your face. Pause.
Oh my god! I'll stick with my husky. I'm good. I'm good. He might be. He's better than a cat, even though he tries to act like one. You know. So.
We gonna move on to this.
Sorry, guys.
This Wu-Tang, man. First off, let me get these super chats real quick.
We got 700. Let's get those likes up. How the hell we only got 21 likes and 700? On God and them, get your stuff together.
What is going on right here? This is unforgivable. This is unforgivable. Mixie is in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Mixie.
Mixie was good.
You probably have to refresh your browser.
Hold on.
Mine says 200 likes.
My bad.
You make it seem like I got a lot of haters. No one liking it. Why we only got 30?
All right.
You gotta like this stream.
We got 200.
Back.
Yeah, we got
back
200.
to back. Log into your accounts back to back and like.
Addict. I don't care if it's a bunch of haters watching. Let them watch.
Tell them to like it back to back because then they're unliking it.
Do it!
He said back to back.
Unlike.
Let's
break it. Oh, look at that. Addict getting free kisses on stream. Look at him.
Oh my
and
God.
money. He got money. His woman gave money and a kiss.
Yeah, you see the difference. You see what Xbox dude's doing.
What in the world is going on here? This is not.
Xbox dudes is doing it a little bit different. I ain't never seen anybody on the PlayStation stream ever.
Well, King Thrash isn't killing. I mean, not King Thrash. King David.
The only thing PlayStation guys get from their girls is a headache.
They don't got girls. What are you talking about? Dolls don't talk.
This is nuts. This is absolutely wild. I can't believe it. I'm betrayed. My whole life was a lie. Look at this.
Oh my God.
I was talking to Jess Gordon, and I was like,
King? They all date Annabelle dolls.
I got to talk to Jess Gordon. I'm like, he also has a woman. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, Xbox guys do that.
Together. What you talking about?
I'm like, this is insane. I was like, it really is the PC crowd that are the neckbeard virgin losers.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you right now, our wallets are different.
You know what the change is?
Our wallets are different.
See,
Game Pass allows us to save money to take our girls out.
Hold on. Xbox 2s, they got girlfriends, they got jobs. PC people, they might not got girlfriends, but they can edit like a beast. And PlayStation, bitch.
Like, you might get
PlayStation dudes got a portal. Well. They got a portal in the cat.
They got a portal in the cat.
They sitting there letting the cat watch cat movies, and they sitting on their portal.
Don't forget your PlayStation AirPods.
That's why PlayStation got strays and exclusive.
That don't make sense now.
It makes sense out of it. You crazy. It makes sense.
When you guys, King, when I was rewatching your guys' stream, when I was editing that video a few months back, when I was watching it as a stream, and you're like, this is like the third cat game I've seen on this. I fucking fell out of my chair. I was like, that's kind of going the video.
That PlayStation showcase. Oh my God, man!
It was. You know what was the best part about it? When I had J-Dub there. When we did the Xbox joint.
J-Dub runs his mouth so much, so seeing him humbled was like, wow.
It was funny. I set that up.
You got humbled hard.
I was like, J-Dub, because J-Dub's mindset is I'm gonna show up to this fire ass PlayStation one, and I'm gonna point at King, and then I'm gonna show back up to the Xbox one, and I'm gonna point at King. Both times King pointed at J-Dub.
And all I can say is he abandoned you.
Bro, hey, I know it's a few months old now, but I still can't believe how trash that showcase was.
Abandoned? Woo!
Abandoned as a pup.
I forgot that game doesn't exist, does it?
Oh my God!
Like the CEO, the CEO don't exist.
Abandoned. Do y'all remember Abandoned? People was like, look, my nigga, Abandoned. It's Silent Hill.
Yeah, I remember. That's familiar. Is there certain someone that likes drinking Jamba Juice? Another king.
It was a few people out there, and then they would insult you if you didn't see it. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't. This is Silent Hill. Y'all don't see it.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jared, at least you didn't have conspiracy theories made about you because you had lunch at breakfast at a hotel.
Because we in Illuminati.
We're well funded too. We're well funded.
He's like, nigga, look at chicken fingers. Them chicken tenders don't look right, my nigga. Something ain't right. I never seen chicken tenders like that.
So you trying to say that's Rick Ross?
Both. I'm sitting there counting. You know, there's a cup right here. It's not in front of me.
Aaron Greenberg don't have any vegetables on his plate. Something's not right.
Xbox console is not popular. All right, it's not popular.
What you gotta say at the end of that? They sitting there, too many cups, boss.
Boss.
You know what's funny when you listen? Because I was there. Obviously, I was in the picture. And when you listen to the conspiracy theories, not just him, but multiple people made, I'm just like, how did you come to this conclusion?
Because he wasn't there. They don't go outside. They don't know how outside works.
You know what's funny? They were like, yo, there's a person here. They're not there. So you know what that means? That means they're taking a picture of someone with Aaron Greenberg. They paid for this. I'm like, Colt Eastwood's wife took that picture, you clown.
Both. That's ridiculous, man. There's some people having lunch, man. Like, come on, man.
And people was like, well, why did Aaron Greenberg take a picture? It makes no sense. He's the marketing manager, you clown. Like, I would say
why is
at
that
a great
Phil
time
Spencer?
to market
Why is this
something.
Phil Spencer fuck you doing in Japan? What's this
don't
Phil
forget,
Spencer
though.
fuck doing in Japan?
Hey, don't forget the other guy said, well, these guys are being pushed. Dirk Griggity's being pushed.
He's the next one up.
World.
That is, they need the next. He said it. They need the next darky. He's the next one up.
Kid Smooth. Kid Smooth was critical of Xbox, so they need another black to take. So that's why they pushed Dirk Griggity.
Dirk Griggity is the next blackie up.
Yeah, they need another black. I was like, what?
What's funny is I felt so bad for Dirk that forget all the hard work and all the grind he be putting in. Someone came in the back door and unlocked it and said, "Come on, Dirk, come on
in. You're black on it. Let's go."
Kick Kid Smooth out because he's critical. Come on, Dirk, it's your turn.
We kick Kid Smooth out the front door. It's stuck.
Said, let's get a chocolate with a beard. Let's get a chocolate.
Let's get a dark.
He's bald headed. Send him in. Bald headed is in.
Let's get a Luke Cage looking N-word.
We need a Luke Cage one.
Black bald headed. Yeah, like, come on, man.
We're well funded. We paid for all of that.
Yeah, all them guys, Randy Thor, Iron Lords, all of them getting a push.
Did you guys get your check from Microsoft this month?
No, mine come on the 25th.
What are you gonna spend it on
this year?
What are you gonna spend
No,
it
actually, it's not the 25th, King. It'll be like the 28th. 25th a holiday.
Exactly. That's the holiday that they send it out. They putting the presents under everybody's tree.
And King, man, you get your Christmas bonus. You get Christmas bonuses.
They gave everybody portals.
Portal?
PlayStation portals.
Phil Spencer's gonna leave a nice Corvette under Colt Eastwood's tree. It's gonna be like tied in a nice bow.
I can just see Colt walking
Colt Eastwood
downstairs.
wakes up.
I want OnlyFans gift card. That's what I want.
Colt walking downstairs, and he's like, "Why is there a Corvette? What happened to my house? They just ran it through his house and put it under his tree."
Surprise, Colt. So everybody get all the failed projects. They get all the failed projects over at Sony. They get the PlayStation VR 2 for Christmas, and they get the PlayStation Portal.
Hey, King, did you get your unstable PlayStation 5? Because I got mine. It's right here.
No. What they did was they sent me the pregnant undercarriage thing. The thing that
what's funny is the funny story about this PlayStation 5 here. I had to call my landlord and be like, "Yo, the heat's out," so he brought this over instead.
Oh wow, very clever.
He said, "Just turn that sucker on. About 30 minutes, you might have to turn it off."
He gave you a neck blanket and a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, really. Like, my furnace isn't a furnace. It's just like 8 or 9 of these things in it.
Heat it up, boy. Heat it up.
Oh my God. Okay,
let's get to some of these topics before I go.
Let me get these super chats. We got $2 super chat from Blue. So Corpse Bungie told factions what to do. We'll get to that here in a second. We 279 Canadian super chat. Will GTA 6 be locked at 30 frames on the Series S and X? Most likely, unfortunately. $5 super chat for Dwayne. Microsoft can spend $70 billion but make more than double that back the next day. Spending Sony out of business will be no issue.
Facts.
We got a $5 super chat from Raheem Linkhorn. I don't know. PlayStation is on the phone begging Rockstar right now. We got a $5 super chat. Who's seen the video of PlayStation 5 theft? Does it count as console sales? I did not see any game.
Some dude on Twitter was bragging about it. He's like, look how popular PlayStation is. Everybody steals it. No one's stealing Xboxes, and I'm just like, man, this is crazy.
Did you see the video of all those people like snatching all the PlayStation 5s? I bet you like representatives from PlayStation, so they'd be like, "Yo, get someone on the line. That counts as sales."
They don't show you them getting put in the paddy wagon right outside the door. We all know what happens to the PlayStation fans.
They're really just showing. They're really just showing the employees not in their work uniform, putting it on the PlayStation truck.
Take them back. All this stuff is refurbished.
All they do is go around the back and say, "Sell these again."
That's all that they're really gonna do is just sell them back. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Those Xboxes were too heavy, so of course they didn't want them. What? Okay.
All right. Got a $2 super chat from Karen's Raisin Potato Salad. Who y'all inviting for the VGA viewing? I'm unsure currently. We'll get back to you on that.
Is this special person gonna be there?
Yeah, Jonas the dad. Frit Dirt King. Hell of a panel. Well,
I know, right?
Yeah, it's doing, brother?
So wild.
$5 super chat from JX88. Most Sony fans sit in the chair with their cats like Dr. Claw, refreshing the newest IGN article. Room straight smiling,
straight smelling.
Yeah.
What's up, JFX? How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
That's some respect to Gadget, right?
10 super chat. Yo. Is it Gasly? Sony realized Bungie wasn't the woo-foo beef they ordered, taking them back to the alley where they bought them. Excellent field. Triple fake dudes got swindled. Swindled. I don't want this show to end. $2 super chat from Enigma Dreams. Xbox buy Square back. Bring back Parasite.
Parasite Eve, yeah.
Eve.
That's a dope game.
So let's get to the last.
I never got a chance to play that game back in the day.
All right, what's the last? Let's see. What's the last topic?
Well, we are going to talk about Wu-Tang. Do you guys want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's talk about Wu-Tang. It is okay. First off, I don't know a whole lot about this. I feel like King and Dirt especially will be able to talk about this really good. But explain to me what the hell this is. Like, I do have some of the
It's music, isn't it? Wu-Tang, the group. Is that what you're talking about? Or?
Yeah. He didn't grow up in that.
No.
Okay.
I
thought it was like I was like they're talking about the group, right?
Yeah.
Their music's pretty good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what is this? Because I have it right here.
Yeah.
What is?
You want to go first?
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, you can read it. Like we read it. Blow it up a little bit.
Well, for me, the fact that Wu-Tang is being part of any project, the last time was Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for New York. And then Wu-Tang also had a side project, I believe. But Wu-Tang is woven into the fabric of New York history, right? Mm-hmm. And the group was a phenomenon that took over the world. You never had that many artists that went solo that was that good. Mm-hmm. And together they came back and formed Devastator. So the fact of the matter is that they're still relevant to this day, and they're making a game that's going to bring back their relevance even more, and their music has went on to become chart top and platinum hits. Wrapped inside this, I know that Microsoft has the pulse on the community now, and what they're seeing is a gold mine in old music that resonated then, that they can bring back now, that can transcend what the game is. So a lot of times when you see, it's easier to go get older music for licensee purposes because they're dead and they're done right there. So you can add more value to it and bring a game that's wrapped around it. I don't expect it to be a AAA title. I expect it to be a AA title. Mm-hmm. But like I was telling Attic and the team in the background, is I expect it to drop inside Game Pass and for it to resonate. And if that happens, then it will be a resurgence where you can get a Def Jam Vendetta, you can get a Streets, NBA Streets basketball game.
I was just about to say that.
Okay. Right. So these things can happen. If the hip hop culture can gravitate towards this and it does sell and it does resonate with the people, it can turn into something bigger than what we're seeing right now.
I would definitely play a Wu-Tang licensed game. I would definitely play that any day.
Yeah. I agree because they said it's a RPG, like a co-op action RPG, right?
Yeah.
I agree with King. I do believe it's going to be a AA game, a high quality AA game. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it could be a AAA, but at the same time,
like High Five Rush,
a great game. Yeah. You say what, King?
Like High Five Rush.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Or
Yeah.
like RoboCop, kind of like, you know.
I finished that game. I totally enjoyed that game, bro.
I haven't tried it yet, but everyone keeps urging me to play it. Like, you need to play it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
Okay, so
but hold on a
But
second,
see, back when I used to partake in the devil's letters, I myself would take the devil's letters and I would listen to Wu-Tang and I would turn the sound off on the TV but watch the news. And the news would be spitting the lyrics that's going on. So the formative nature in my youth is there. So I'm gonna buy it regardless.
100%.
He's like, I don't have to get high to remember being high.
Exactly.
That's true. Because like you said, I saw somebody put in the chat Infrared Gaming that they recently had that Wu-Tang TV show. I believe it's done now, but that show.
Yeah.
I want to say something to the chat member right here. Power Boss says Fritz not like Alex. Fritz doesn't play as many games. I actually played and beat the games I talked about this year. Okay, I was like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? Don't you goddamn come at me ever again with like, oh, Alfred just plays many games. I don't play Path of Exiles every single day and nothing else. Okay, right? I think Alex may have beaten all those like nice little indie games you can beat in 2 hours. Congratulations. Okay. But I actually like to put a lot of time into bigger games. Okay. Fuck off.
You telling me off. So before you move on,
you should try Octopath Traveler for
this one quick thing.
Goddamn.
I thought King Dave was absolutely right about his Wu-Tang game. But look, Wu-Tang, not just Wu-Tang, like you mentioned, Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York. Those games are some games that people still wonder, are they ever going to do another Def Jam Fight for New York game, which was a game based full of rappers and full of hip hop, the hip hop culture. So bringing the Wu-Tang game, I think will grab certain people. Of course, our generation, well, me and King generation. I don't know how old Fred is, but grab me and King.
He like addict age.
Yeah, I figure he's probably in his 30s or something, but. Yeah. And Wu-Tang was huge, man. Like Method Man is a damn actor now, and he was one of the more popular members of Wu-Tang Clan. Yep. So having an Xbox exclusive game with Wu-Tang members, hopefully the game is good. It's a quality game, man. I think that game can really bring attention to the Xbox platform. Like, yo, man, you only got Wu-Tang game, like a Wu-Tang Clan game, and I think people like it, man. Hopefully, it's a pretty good game. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I played. Did any of you ever play the what was it? The game by Jack Black. He had like
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend. He had one.
Hi-Fi
Rush is another like musical oriented game that
I really enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush.
And also like Jet Set Radio, another game that I would say like relied heavily on music.
Absolutely.
For rhythm.
Absolutely.
I would say a lot of these rhythm games, like I like playing them. So if they pull it off well with Wu-Tang, if it's like got some rhythm based gameplay that goes along with the RPG elements or whatever this is going to be, where it requires you to listen, time for attacks and stuff like that, it would be great. It'll be. I'll play it. I'll play it any day because I'm a sucker for games like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely, man.
So let's go ahead and rotate over here to our last topic. Let me get this $5 super chat real quick from Michael Mooney. Microsoft has 130 billion cash reserves, so they can put GTA in Game Pass along with Take-Two's output for 2 years. I feel you, but the problem is, are they going to? That's
Take-Two is not going to do a Game Pass deal. Yeah. They don't need to, bro.
And welcome Jonas, the dad, to a membership to the realm.
Jonas, the dad, the homie. What's up, man?
Yeah, welcome to there. Okay, so let's get into Nintendo Dawn the Otaku with the $10 super chat. The three founders of the Wu-Tang studio, Brass Lion, worked on Def Jam Vendetta, Sleeping Dogs, Mass Effect 3 Combat, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Singularity.
And Just Blaze. Okay.
Yeah, they have Just Blaze as a music director.
Yo, that's a nice resume right there.
That'd be good. So let's I'm gonna let King go first on here. All right.
Talk to me.
CTS King, talk that.
Yeah. So Bungie recently just did like an anonymous reporting with IGN, and it's looking like there's a good possibility that maybe next year, or I don't know what the kind of time frame is and how many pay periods they have to miss, but if they miss a certain amount, it's looking like the deal that they have with with Bungie, Sony has with Bungie, they could just void all that and say, "Your soul is mine." So, I'm kind of curious what you think on this, King, because me and you were kind of against the sell from the start because we kind of felt like Sony would somehow. Because remember, I said I just feel like they're gonna find loopholes. Remember? Well, it's not really a loophole. They literally like agreed to it. But they signed this deal supposedly after a certain amount of time of missing expectations. We don't know if it's like 1 or 2 or X amount, but right now there's a panel of 2 Sony, 2 Bungie, and there's 1. I think the CEO is the tiebreaker. So technically Bungie has more power when it comes to voting for things. But if they miss expectations in terms of financials, I don't know how many times, Sony has the right from legally to just say, "Yo, this voting process is trash. We're just taking over." So what do you think about that, King? Because I'm very curious.
All right. So after watching, reading everything, and I read it a couple of times, and I sat back and said, "Damn, man, it's messed up," because the person that thought they was the smartest person in the room, that they can finesse the great finesser, it ain't working. Like, you was the gingerbread man for a long time. Like, you finesse Microsoft, you went over there to Activision, you finesse Activision, and you thought Sony was desperate, and you didn't know what type of individual you was dealing with. Like, you was playing around with a serial killer thinking you can outsmart him, and it didn't happen. Little by little, what they did was they set traps with your own ego. Right, so they said, "Listen, if you can hit these milestones, then everything is cool." And you're like, "I could do that in my sleep." Your jump shot ain't jumping no more. Like, you ain't hitting that in the gym no more. Like, people ain't showing up for your content, so you try to spin it off and try to fix it. You a spendthrift. They gave you more money than you was worth. You didn't put that in the background for your employees. They come to find out that these dudes, the way you did your employees, I can't even feel sad for you at this moment right now. Because how you did your employees, you spend the money that was made for them, you took back their shares, you cut them off with a month or with a day left on their insurance. So they didn't have insurance for the whole month. They had it for 1 day. Karma is a bitch. Like, it's really messed up, and you would want to feel sad for them. But after going through this whole document, after reading this whole joint, you got rid of everybody that made it a home. It was soulless. Now you got nobody to defend you but your financials, and you're lacking there. You try to do a last-ditch effort on Steam and try to do some little package over there to get some bread. They rebuff that. That ain't work. Threw you right back. So you ain't as cute as you thought you was. You ain't in your 20s no more. You ain't hot and smooth no more. Now you pushing 40. You seeing your mortality, and that dude saw you right there. It's like, yeah. Now, about that rent. You're about to do something strange for some change. Like, it's about to happen. And it's over for you. So now what you're going to do, like, really, they're going to get absorbed. This is what the reality of the fact is, Final Shape is good. It's a good name because this is your final shape. You out of shape. You looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and shit.
You're like Larry Holmes.
And it's at the point now where it's over for you. So now you're looking over at Marathon. Like, is that going to help? Is that going to bring somebody back? But you tainted your pool. It was a poison pill. All money ain't good. And you mess with the right person at the wrong time. And shout out to Jim. Jim,
why?
Because y'all thought Jim purchased them, overpaid for them. No, what Jim did was made you fall for the bag because he know you like money and you didn't read the contract right. So you was looking at the check, you're signing them zeros. Yeah, baby. I'm definitely going to Gucci after this for sure. Roof Chris? No. Yeah, we're gonna go Roof Chris.
I have to take back something that I said from like over a year ago when the purchase went. Like, it was been a year, right?
Yeah,
like a full year since the announcement that they purchased them, And I was like, I was like, yeah, good for Sony. They purchased these guys. Why not? I'm like, but I was saying Bungie got the better deal at the time. I was like, oh, they're walking away with money and their freedom. I'm like, it's a win for them. But yeah, the fine print was there that none of us got to read because clearly Bungie didn't read it either.
Right.
And now basically, Sony set them up to fail because now that makes them able to just snatch them up and completely own them and have complete control over them now. It's crazy to see. Like Sony was like they set it all up. They set them up from the beginning. Like I was like, this is
that's
like
what it seemed like.
Then this is why they are $1 billion corporation.
They're the Puff Daddy of this.
They're not fucking stupid, you know. So I'm saying, I'm sorry, Bungie, not sorry. You know, like I was rooting for you, but. Damn, you should have had some lawyers look at that shit.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
I feel like lawyers did look at it. Here's the thing. I believe that Bungie really felt like the community would never turn on them. They could continue putting out whatever they want to. And because they had such a grasp on all the content creators that make Destiny content, their fan base would just go with them. But it does look like those content creators have turned against PlayStation, not PlayStation, but Bungie. And I think that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing, because the content creators aren't playing as much anymore, because the content creators are making videos speaking out, because I follow a bunch of them. And here recently, they have been very vocal, and they're not like that all the time. You can ask Keem. They're very vocal about what's going on right now with PlayStation. And because they are, you're seeing their fan base. Well, if Astrocross playing something else, let me try something else. People don't realize how much the influencer, content creator, streamer space keep people in these games as a service.
Yep. This game is somehow nominated for an award at the Game Awards.
For what is the best
community or something?
For best community support. I'm like, what?
Yeah, after they just let go of like everyone in that area.
I was like, you got to be joking. I was like, is someone pulling one on me right now? Oh my God.
Hey, I have a question. So if PlayStation takes over Bungie, right? What are they going to do with Bungie? Because we hear that they acquired them for their expertise. They acquired them for the Bungie. The Destiny IP. Like, what are they going to do with Bungie? Because they don't know how to run a studio that's a games as a service studio. What are they going to do?
I think my personal opinion is here's what I think happened. I think they didn't think this day would ever happen where people push back. They need to maintain that money. So where they're like, okay, they got all the higher ends, because apparently they asked them, did the higher ups talk about doing a cut of their money? Like cut their bonuses and their salary to keep people on. And apparently the person told IGN, said we're not that kind of company. So I think the higher ups all came together and said, we don't want Sony to take us over. We want a hostile takeover situation. We got a contract in play, and we need to bring in income. And they're like, right now, who do we need to maintain making Marathon and Destiny? And they're like, we need these people. Okay, who's essential? Who's actually working on the game? Who's working on the social aspect? Who's working?
Yeah, that's what they said.
And they're like, we need these people. These are the core people developing the game. Okay, what are these people doing? There are social aspect. They go, they communicate with the players. They communicate with influencers. We have these people over here in security. They're making sure that there is a safe playing environment in our game. And then Bungie's like, okay, we don't need none of them. Do they work on the game? Do they develop? No, get rid of them, all of them. And I feel like they took those people.
Do you think they cleaned house like 343 did, kind of situation?
It's not about cleaning house. I do think eventually they will bring some of these people back on. I just think right now they're trying to do whatever they can to get them into that gray, so Sony doesn't take them.
But see, but I'm reading something. and they said that, you know, like the board has half PlayStation, half Bungie people, but Bungie CEO Pete Parsons, he's the guy, you know, if there's some type of, I don't know, tie or whatever, he's the one that has the final say.
But that is how things normally go. If they don't meet expectations, they don't vote. Sony just takes over.
Okay, thank you. So, okay.
Well, but this is financial fiscal periods. So I think they missed their first financial fiscal. That's when it came out what they said. But you're onto something, Attic, because they did say that we have all the people here. We kept the correct people. So that means you got rid of the soul, but you kept the body. And now people are talking about like it's terrible to work there, soul crushing. They don't know what's going to happen next, and that level of environment is just going to fester and to turn into something bad. I see them when Sony does take over, they're going to do what they wanted Bungie to do initially, run the games of service.
Right.
I don't think Marathon comes out. I think Marathons get put on the shelf. As the final shape fails, Marathon gets put on the shelf, and I think they allowed them to work on all their games of service and put them in the salt mines to get the busy. And I think that's going to happen.
This is not good. That's not good because that's one too many multiplayer games. That's one too many multiplayer games. Sony has not gone off the ground again.
Absolutely.
That's not good. Like, I mean, like, this is insane. They can't get a single multiplayer game off the ground.
This is how I think it's going to go. I think they're going, because the reason they don't need no more community people is because Final Shape is it for Destiny. I don't think they really have a whole. Obviously, they'll have a skeleton crew making like the episode stuff, but I think in terms of like big, expansive content, they're done with that for the foreseeable future. That's why
what are they going to do then?
Like, they haven't hired people to take over the marathon stuff. So I think that's, if they get over the hump, they're going to hire the new people to take over the marathon stuff, because they still kept some community managers on Destiny. They just got rid of a few of them. And I think what's going to end up happening is they're going to put all these eggs in the marathon basket. And I think it's not going to perform well. Me personally, I don't think it's going to do well.
But out of the unfortunate part, they already saying that there's potential that they can lay off some more people.
Yeah, because their number one priority is to maintain their independence, and don't get it twisted. They will get rid of everyone that they absolutely, and they'll probably start getting rid of, like, for instance, the composer, the music dude that they got rid of. He's been there with them for years. He made too much money. We don't care. He got to go because we need that money in the next financial period.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. It's crazy.
I feel like their goal is just to get to the point where Sony can't come in there with and Squid Games they ass.
Squid Games they ass. It's like you have to fight for your jobs.
This is crazy, man.
So I think once they do that, because here's the thing, Bungie usually is pretty like family orientated. Like they've always been decently to their people. I don't think Bungie truly wanted to let all these people go. I think Bungie's in straight up survival mode. Like they signed a deal because they thought that was the only option they had. And now their sales are down because they've been, because I feel like they're okay. What we'll do is we'll over monetize everything. And the Bungie people ain't gonna say shit. They're gonna buy it.
It's wild. It's like, because like Destiny is all they have. Like you didn't get Bungie along with Halo, then we'd be talking. But like, you got Bungie with Destiny, and let's be real, like Destiny has always been a very mid franchise. It somehow has a lot of players, somehow does, but
not in the beginning. In the beginning for Tanker, it was
it was a rough launch for both twice. It had a rough launch twice. I think honestly, like, they don't have much reputation to go on, in this one game marathon is not going. I don't think it's going to be what appeals to console guys.
Yeah, I think that they put too much. Here's my thing. You should. The reason I stopped playing Destiny is because I could tell their heart isn't in Destiny anymore. Stuff that Bungie, the Destiny players, been asked for, like dedicated servers. Why does Marathon have that but not Destiny? So like I saw that and was like, they're clearly on another ship. This ship is sinking. They just don't want. It's like the Titanic when they were sinking. They didn't want to tell nobody. They're like, no, we good.
They had the people playing the violins.
Get the wife and children out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man.
and then I think what will end up happening is they'll get to a point where they're okay. Sony is at the point where they can't, they'll have this conversation like, okay, what are we doing? And they're okay. What we need to do is we need to support Marathon. I don't know how long Sony will support Marathon if it's not successful out the gate.
2 weeks.
So let's say
The same way they supported the Portal. 2
let's
weeks.
say they do it for 6 months. I'm going to give them the upper end of it. So they support it for 6 months if it's not a hit out the gate. Because if Bungie was still independent and they support Destiny like they should have done, because what it is they took all their talent on the Marathon and they left Destiny with the skeleton crew essentially. And it blows my mind how you take everyone out of the title you making your money from to build another ship, and then wonder why your ship is taking in water because all the engineers are in the other ship. Like,
it is what it is.
I mean,
It is
honestly,
like
when it comes to Bungie, Destiny 3 is like their best shot at anything. Because
that's what I was
Destiny
getting
3
to for Tego. What's end up happening is Marathon, if it's not successful, if it's successful, they'll be fine. I just don't think it's going to hit the way they think. That's just my opinion.
Well,
I think
he said they ain't gonna make it.
Well,
he's
I think
he's 98% right.
a lot of people really like Destiny. So
I think Sony will try to support Marathon for a certain amount of time, and if it doesn't do the way they will, they'll eventually plug it. And this is where I don't know what will happen.
Like they did the PlayStation VR.
Part of me thinks that Sony won't shut down Bungie unless they flop Destiny 3. Because I think even if Marathon fails, if Final Shape is okay, but it doesn't hit, I do think at the end of that, shutting Marathon down, they're like, we paid $2.5 billion. You're going to be working. It's like, go back.
No, that's 3.6, man.
No, 3.6. I want you to go and build Destiny 3. And then if they fail Destiny 3, that's when Bungie will be dissolved entirely.
Yeah, okay, Addict, that's nice. They don't got that much longer, right? So listen, that ain't gonna happen. Listen, I don't think Marathon comes out. I think they missed this fiscal period because I think the Final Shape don't work out. I think the Final Shape is the Final Shape, and it's not going to go well. Nobody's going to come back. It's going to fall flat. They're going to take over, and when they take over, that new dude, Hideki Hurobu, who's in place right now, he's going to say, listen here, what are they good at? They're good at this. We have 6 games of service. Put them on that. Let's see if they can make that stuff successful, because obviously they're not good with what they had.
I guess to me, I do feel like they will give a Destiny. Here's the thing: they bought that much, they spent that much money on Destiny. I think they will have more, and that could be the moment they bought them. They're like, oh, we're working on this. Oh, that's cute. I need you on Destiny 3. They could be working on it now for all I know. Oh, this Marathon thing looks okay. Destiny 3. I need the majority of you on Destiny 3. So I mean, we'll see.
They can put them on a new SOCOM.
Yeah, I feel you. But here's the thing: I think that you are right. They probably wouldn't dissolve Bungie. They would be you everyone's bitch now.
Yes. They're gonna turn you out.
I think Sony's gonna play it safe and milk them for another Destiny. That's just really what.
That's what I think. But if
because Bungie, like I said, Bungie doesn't really have impressive output outside of the Halo games they had worked on. But that was like with like a previous team, really. Like it wasn't like the whole. Like it's the Bungie of today is like vastly different from the Bungie we had in 2000.
I could see like I could see Destiny 3 failing, and then the finish him screen shows up for the Mortal Kombat.
Here's the thing: I don't think Destiny 3 would fail player count wise, but it would probably.
The thing is, though, I will disagree with you. I'll push back a little bit. The Destiny community, because I'm really intertwined in that community, they are not happy right now at all. And
I know they're not. Yeah,
of the people that will really, a lot of them have already left.
Yeah,
and the people that are still there. Because
I like Fortnite.
I
like Turtles.
Me and King played Destiny for like 9 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And we no longer play that.
I was playing with her when she was young. Pause.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you gentlemen play Halo Infinite with me instead? Firefight.
Now, how about you get yourself inside some Fortnite? Let's do that.
Oh my god, you're such a boomer.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Old man playing Fortnite.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And I mute the kids that jump in. I mute them.
Puts on his Crocs, has ice cream, and plays.
Oh,
Fortnite.
Crocs.
wait,
Not the Crocs.
Oh,
The Crocs.
hold
The Crocs.
I got the Crocs on right now, baby.
Oh,
man.
But that's pretty much all I got. Like when it comes to the Bungie thing, look, I know Bungie made this deal. PlayStation bought them for $3.6 billion. I think that's what King said.
Yeah.
If Bungie's not producing, Sony does have every right to step in. Like, let's
That's right.
be real.
Yeah,
It's their money they spent. It's not their fault that Bungie signed a deal like that. So it's just like, you know,
They set them up. Of course, it's not their fault. They're like,
put a banana in the tailpipe. Pause.
I don't know how it goes, but if they were given retention money and they didn't give it to the people, because it seems like some of the people they got rid of, they intentionally got rid of them to not give them that retention money.
See, that's what it seemed like. That's terrible, though.
But see, if you keep some of the retention money, that's money that's going to keep you afloat to go over that threshold they need.
I see.
Yeah,
that's numbers talk. I don't like numbers talk.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the whole world.
Because you're not a PlayStation fan, so you know, because PlayStation dudes, they love numbers.
They love it.
They love numbers, but they don't like to.
They don't know math, but they love numbers.
They love numbers.
They like the shapes of them.
How many zeros? Is it more? Yes, I like numbers.
I guess it's just he must gonna be there.
Yo, Dirt, I like numbers. Boss.
Actually, I heard some numbers. Did you guys see there was a clip floating around that some PlayStation fanboy said that Sony is going to make that $3.6 billion back in 11 days? Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because they love numbers, right?
Yeah. They can't count.
You can count a 7 out of 10 for the PlayStation Showcase, though. That was
No, that's a whole 3, bro. That's a whole 3, man. Whole lot.
No, it was a 7 out of 10 for J Dub. What are you talking about?
Nah, J Dub, no, that was a whole 3, bro. You saw his face too. He was sitting there like.
I was looking at his face for like 15 hours editing.
He looked like Kanye West.
Bro, I wanted to edit. I wanted to edit that him on like the sad grandpa eating the cheeseburger by himself. I was just, I couldn't help it, but he looked so disappointed, so sad, so let down, and then he's just like, it's a 7 out of 10. I'm like, what?
Yo, the best part about that was I told him because we have this pregame warm up before the show. I was roasting before the show. Before the show started, I said, "This is gonna be your worst show ever." And he like, nah. I said, "I'm God in them." Said, "I'm never wrong." I smell it. Y'all going down.
He was right.
That's why he was right. The king held the line.
All right, bro. Let's get these super chats and head out of here. You guys are crazy, man. We gotta find out super chat from Adidas 20 awards and tiers tomorrow. We got a member chat from Adidas. Said, "What's up, y'all? Clap for Uncle Phil."
Shout out to
Adidas. Your statue is gonna go out on Friday. I just printed up the label.
We gotta find out super chat from Spartan 661. I thought having Henry Rollins was awesome in Def Jam, being the trainer in the games.
Yeah,
maybe they can get other musicians that rap in new games.
Yeah, man. I
gotta find out.
NBA Young Boy, Lil Dirt. Let's go.
Yeah.
Once that they started doing like instead of like just like Def Jam, they like do like a Def Jam versus NBA or something like that.
Well, I want the old rappers too. I want the dead rappers too. I want King Von. I want Tupac. I want Biggie. I want all of them.
King, you were a Genesis guy growing up.
Yeah, I have everything. No, I was a Turbo Graphics dude though.
Oh, you was a Turbo Graphics dude? You were the first person I ever heard say that.
No, I was a Genesis kid.
I was a Genesis guy, man.
I had when I saw you liking a post on
Yeah, you're talking about the Land Walker.
Yeah, Landwalker. I was like, wow,
yeah.
I remember that game.
Gotta find out super chat from Adidas. Microsoft CEO have Sony customers feeling some type of way.
Feeling. I see what you did, Adidas 20.
Yeah.
Phil and then Ing.
Powerball said Splatterhouse. I used to love that game, bro.
Yes. For GQ TV. What's up, clown? Sony took Bungie on a first date, and Bungie went to third base, and now they can't get back home.
Get to home plate.
Yeah, bruh.
They're in an interesting situation with them. I wonder where that's going to go.
Then abusive marriage. That's Ike and Tina right there, baby.
Oh, man.
All I want is my name. All I want is my name, Craig.
Eat the damn cake out of me.
You gonna do that show, anime?
Oh,
Harpo be beating me.
Classic stuff right there.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. So first, I want to thank Ortega and King for showing up, man.
It was my pleasure. This is great. This is hilarious. I'm just waiting to like talk about the Game Awards when I get the chance to, because it's when is it again? It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7 Eastern
That's
time.
Right.
7
the Xbox Awards.
7 Eastern AM PM.
Hey, you on you on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm on Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So I'm like right now it's 4:30 p.m.
Oh, that's right. It's 7 over here.
So it would be 4 p.m. for me is when it would start, I guess. Yeah, okay. So I'll be streaming that. So if anybody wants to know where they can find me tomorrow, if they want to see it, that's where you can see me doing it, or you can watch these guys do it.
He said, "See you doing it." Pause.
In all honesty, you're gonna want to watch these guys do it instead, because King's gonna probably harp
I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there.
Oh, you're not gonna be there? Other than no, then come watch it with me. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I got somebody going in my place. They'll be good. They'll be good.
No. They ain't no LA Knight. You know, they're not LA Knight.
Yeah.
Let's keep this going. Dirt, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dirt?
Nothing much, man. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Hopefully Xbox shows some exciting stuff, because remember last year they ain't showed nothing, and there was those Xbox guys out there losing their damn minds. How you say what?
They took notes.
You're gonna like what's happening.
All right.
Okay, bro. I'll take that. But so yeah, man. Check out so my boy Shine is streaming it tomorrow. I'm gonna join his stream because I couldn't do it this year because I thought I had to do something tomorrow, but now I don't. But it's all good. I know y'all don't give a damn. So yeah, man.
You're right. We know.
Because I don't even give a damn.
How did you know?
Because I don't even give a damn.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, man. Great show. It had a lot of fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So King, what's going on with you, man?
Well, Xbox Frontline dropping a video every day. King don't play, putting in that work. Got a video up right now. Yeah, for sure.
I told you on an upload roll lately. He's like,
I told people when I play hard, man. I play for keeps. I ain't joking. I'm it's call-in show Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And listen, you don't gotta pay to call in. All you gotta do is just know how to follow the rules. Go into Discord, call in, have a conversation. If any of you ponies did not like anything that I said, please call in on Friday and let me know what I said that hurt your feelings.
Please do. All right, so I can watch.
So call in with your cats and your portal and talk to me. I expect it.
It's gonna be J-Dub calling, but he's gonna call trying to do a different voice. He's like, "Hey King, boss me. Take back what you said about PlayStation."
So,
gun line, bro.
If you want, you could drop your Twitter in the chat.
Me?
Yeah.
He said me, little old me.
Me, it's I'm not actually signed in onto this browser, but it's at Stick Boy, but it's just the Minxie. Plug it in for the chat. She's here.
Minxie, that's what's up. Hey,
be a dear and make the sandwiches too while you're at it. Thanks.
I got a video dropping in a second. It'll drop at 8:00. Y'all gonna get that work. I told you I'm gonna keep that boot on your neck this whole generation. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You're done, son.
King's like, King don't hold back. He's like, I'm in it to win. What
I'm a stand over Kong when he's dead.
You guys are ridiculous. All right, but appreciate it for coming through, man. I'm gonna send you guys over there to Fame. Definitely go in there and hit that like button, man. I'm sure he gonna be loose today too, man. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. Appreciate it for coming through. We out of here. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Excellent.